Hey there and welcome to the club. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw H2O Delirious. Let's get started with the eyes. I'm going to start on the left side with the upper eyelid. So we're going to start on the outside, just curve down towards the inside. From here I just want to turn up the little frown line. So from here we're just going to curve up and in. Let's do the same thing on the right side, but I'm going to leave a little gap in the center. Starting from the top of the frown line, we'll curve down towards the right. Now we're going to curve up the upper eyelid. From here I want to tuck two ovals in underneath the eyelid. So I'm going to start on the left side. I'm going to step in from the left, coming in towards the right, curving around, and then up in towards that corner of the frown line. Just pulling that back up. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Starting on the inside. From here I'm going to step in and draw two little ovals for the pupils. Starting from the left side at the very top, circle around. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Underneath the eyes, I just want to draw a little bit of an eye bag. So on the inside edge of the left eye, we're going to curve down and then out. Do the same thing on the right. Let's add a little bit of an eyebrow. So from the corner of the frown line, right here, we're just going to curve up over the right eye, going up. We'll do the same thing on the left side. Just in between the eyes, we're going to step down and draw a curve for the nose. Starting on the left side, we're going to curve up in the middle, and then down on the right side. Let's move to the outside of the head and draw the sides of the mask. So we're going to line up with the top of the eyebrow over towards the left, just on the outside of the eye. We're going to draw a straight line coming down. Do the same thing on the right side. So lining up the eyebrow, draw a straight line coming down. Now from these 2 points, I want to curve down to a point in the chin. Starting on the left, we'll curve down, then in towards the middle. Now we're going to curve back up towards the right side. Now I'm going to connect these two top points with a half circle up to the top of the mask. Starting from the left side, we want to curve up towards the top. I'm going to curve this back down on the right side. Now let's add the little holes on the bottom of the mask here. So starting in the center, we're going to draw a circle. We're going to move over towards the left and just drop this next circle just down a little bit further. Then we're going to line up with the right side. Now I want to add a little bit of an edge to the inside of these circles just to give some depth. On the left side here, I'm going to start at the very top and just curve down. We're going to fill on the right side black. Now we're going to do the opposite on the right side. Starting from the top, we'll curve over towards the right, and then down. We'll fill in the left side black. Now on the top, we just want to show a little bit of the top edge. Starting from the left side, we're going to curve around, and then over towards the right, we'll fill in the bottom black. Let's add the two markings on the bottom side of the mask here. Starting at the bottom, just beside the circle, we're going to curve up and in, aiming towards the pupil. Now we're going to taper it back out towards the side of the mask. We'll do the same thing on the right. So right beside the circle, we'll curve up, aiming towards the pupil, and then we'll taper that back out towards the right. Let's add the 4 circles along the top here. So in the middle, I'm going to step over towards the left. I'm going to draw 1 circle. I'm going to step over towards the right of center. I'm going to draw the second one. I'm going to draw 2 more right beside here. Now we want to add a little bit of depth as well, just like we did on the bottom. So on the left side, I'm just going to curve around from top to bottom, filling the right side black. Do the same thing over here. Curving around, filling the right side in black. Now we're going to do the opposite on the right side. Starting from the top, we're just going to curve over towards the right and then down, filling in the left side black, and finally the far one on the right. Let's add the marking along the top here. So from the left side, we're going to curve just underneath the circles over towards the right. About there. We take these 2 points and draw 2 straight lines towards the center. Starting on the left, a straight line. We're going to go back up towards the right. Now from here, let's tuck the ears in beside the side of the mask. So the same height as the top of the eye, curve up and out, round out the ear, and then just pull that in towards the side of the head. we're going to add some detail to the inside of the ear. Let's start on the inner left side of the ear. We're going to curve in, and we're going to curve in the opposite direction, curving down. Let's take that and flip it over on the right side. So lining up the ears, curve up and out. Just pull that into the side of the head. Draw that curve for the inner ear, and then we'll curve this down. Now we're going to add a little strap on the side. So right up here, we're going to draw a straight line going out, and then we'll draw a straight line coming down towards the top of the ear. Let's do the same thing on the right, going straight out, and then straight down on top of the ear. Now let's go around the top of the mask and draw in the hair. So just in the center of this line, we're going to curve up around the mask, and we're going to draw some hair strands. We're going to draw one curve coming down, and then we're going to curve back up. Curving up, we'll draw another spike coming out. I'm going to curve up towards the top of the head. Curving up, draw another one going out, and then we'll curve back all the way over towards the right side. Down to about there. Draw another spike going upwards, and then we'll curve down towards the side of the head. I want to add a couple more spikes on the side here, just aiming up. Straight line going up, curve down, and then one more spike going up, and then curving down towards the top of the strap. Now that we got the head, let's work our way down the body. So I'm going to start on either side of the chin and draw a curve for the inner part of the jacket. Curving down and then in. Do the same thing on the right, just bowing out towards the right and then down towards the bottom. Now we want to add the little hood and the collar. So moving over, right here, we're going to curve around and then pull that in. Do the same thing on the right side, curving around and then in. We're going to add a little collar detail here. So stepping in, we'll curve over that line. And then we're going to curve in the opposite direction, coming down towards the inside of the jacket. Curving down. Let's do the same thing on the right. So stepping in, curving over that line, and then curving down towards the inside. Right in here, we're going to draw a curve for the collar of this t-shirt. Curving down, and then back up. At the bottom of the jacket, we just want to curve up and out on the sides. And then from here, we're going to curve up the sides of the body, up underneath the collar, go up on the left, and go up on the right. In between these 2 points, we're going to step up and draw another curve for the bottom of the t-shirt. Now let's go ahead and tuck in the arms on the side here. So about halfway down the body, right here, we're going to curve out and then down. We draw a little half circle for the thumb. At the end of the thumb, we're going to draw a little bracket. At the bottom curve of the thumb, we're going to swirl around the bracket and curve up for the first finger. We're going to step down, curve out the second finger. Now the third finger is going to go all the way up towards the elbow area. So we're going to curve out, and then we're just going to pull that in. We're going to step back and draw a curve for the upper part of the arm in behind the hood. Right in here, we're going to draw a curve from left to right for the sleeve of the jacket. We're going to step up and draw that twice. Just curving in. Let's do the same thing on the right side. So again, halfway down the side of the body, we'll curve down and out. Do a little half circle for the thumb, and then we'll draw a little bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to swirl around the bracket and pull that up. Stepping down, draw the second finger. Now the third finger, we're going to go all the way up towards the elbow. So we're going up and pulling that in. We're going to step back down and draw the upper part of the arm going in behind the hood. Now we're going to draw that sleeve from the inside of the wrist, we'll curve to the outside, step up, and draw that twice. Let's continue down with the legs. So in the middle, we're going to step down, draw a curve from left to right for the lower torso. On the left point here, we're going to step in towards the right, curve down and out towards the left. Do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to curve the bottom of the feet. So from the heel to the toe, we're going to draw a curve. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now from here, I'm going to take the left side toe, curve up the top of the foot, and just wave it back towards the inside of the leg. So we're going to start with a curve first, going up and then down. Now we're going to curve in the opposite direction towards the inside of the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Lining up the inside edge, curve up, go round up the top of the foot, and come down towards the toe. We're going to add a little sole. So we're going to take this curve here and just duplicate it right above it, thicken up the sole. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's add a little toe cap. At the top of the foot, we're going to curve inwards and then down. Do the same thing on the right side. We're going to add a little wrinkle at the bottom of the pant leg. From the outside, we're going to curve up and then in. From the bottom of the jacket here, we're going to step in and curve out and then down. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Starting at the top of the shoe, we're going to curve over to add that little wrinkle. Underneath the jacket, we're going to curve out and then down. Let's add a little bit more detail to the pants. So in the center here, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down. From the bottom, we're going to step up, curving up and underneath the shirt. Add 2 little curves for the pockets. So on the outside of the leg, curve up underneath the jacket. Do the same thing on the right side. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's H2O Delirious. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send us your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.